Hello my friends, I'd just like to thank everyone who's been writing some beautiful things on our YouTube channels, mine, Awaken Now and Alan's, the Quantum Lounge, and we just thought we'd come in today and talk about life and talk about how we can create an incredible life in this time when it's so stressful for so many people. And it seems like the world has gone crazy, but really what is happening is a new world is arising with all this craziness. It's making people realize what is important in their life, Alan.
Yes, and when you were quarantined and you had to stay in your house and you lost the connection to your job, to your friends, to even your family, maybe that was a awakening process where you started to ask, who am I and what is this all about? You know, is it that we're going to die? You know, that was the biggest one, fear of death.
There's no such thing as death.
How about living now and changing the past and just being in the present moment? Because life is fine. Remember last year, everybody was talking about the bees. The bees are scarce and we're going to lose the bees. This year, they're more plentiful than ever. Life takes care. It's a cycle. It's imbalanced. And we are part of life. We're part of nature.
We live in almost a simulation. And if you've got a computer, you look at a computer and it's nothing until that screen comes on, and all of a sudden there seems to be life in that computer, right? We don't know all the wires, and we press these things on the laptop or whatever, and numbers and letters, and then all of a sudden we get a picture from the other side of the world that wasn't there before. Our brain is like a virtual reality. You know them games that you play? And our thoughts and our perceptions are creating our reality. And if the downloads that you've had, which most of us have had, about this world and what's got to be done, and that's what we're projecting outside. But if we go into our heart, our divine nature, become aware that you are aware, because that's who you really are. And there's no such thing as death. And I'm not talking religion here, I'm talking spirituality and science, because a lot of scientists now are coming out and talking about this, quantum physicists, and they say about quantum physics, if you understand quantum physics and you are not truly amazed, you don't really understand it. It's so magical who we are and the power that we hold, Alan.
We have an effect of the world around us, and as Carl says, it's like a game, you know, virtual reality. Put on the blinkers and it's virtual reality. But we're living in a virtual reality.
We are.
And it's time to wake up, to, you know, sense the life force within you. You are real. You are alive. You know, don't get confused. Nature is alive. That's reality. That is reality, not this pretend stuff, you know. Somebody dictates this law or that law, or a virus in the air. No, stop being afraid. Get in touch with your body, get in touch with yourself, get in touch with your heart.
All the masters have spoken about this. Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, all of them. A lot of scientists, Tesla, Einstein pointed towards it. But now the new science, the quantum physics, is actually going a step above that. And it is actually now proven what Jesus and Buddha and all these spiritual masters have been saying for thousands and thousands of years. It is now being proven that. And it's so hard to really understand for the layman. I know 20 or 30 years ago, if someone would have said this to me, that physical reality will change by your thoughts, I would think, that's insane. And I'm a regular guy, and I'm a regular guy, but I've been blessed, or I'm very lucky with having a lot of hardship in my life, for the shift in consciousness to understand that every thought creates emotion, emotion, that's energy in motion, an energy, a frequency, a vibration that is affecting life itself. And so you become the writer, the director, the producer of your own movie. You truly do. I know not everyone understands this, but a lot of people who have subscribed to us they do understand that. But if you're not one of them, if you're just here, check it out for yourself. Because
Yes.
self-knowledge is the best knowledge you can have.
I agree. And if we think that this is real, we're in for a hard time. We're in for suffering. We're in for hardship, and people going to work every day, and that's the only reality they know. Get in touch with yourself and find out a different reality in the present moment, a different dimension that is here now. Not the life story, but a different reality being present now.
Because the world is crazy, and it's probably going to get a bit crazier. But it has to get a bit crazier to wake more people up. Because you're creating your own reality, and collectively, I know there's nearly 7 billion people on the planet, but it doesn't take that many people to wake up. There's a certain thing called the 100th monkey effect. Check that out on YouTube or whatever, and it's when a certain species gets to a certain point, and it's only a small percentage, they all change. Humanity can change, and that's what we're going through now. We're going through the great shift on this planet, and it's a very, very exciting time to be here and to step into that, step into the flow of life, and you will create an incredible life.
So check out our videos and the master Eckhart Tolle, the most humble and the greatest spiritual teacher of our time.
Yeah, because Eckhart talks about the mind and what the mind can do and what it can't do. But more importantly, suffering comes from your thoughts, not from the situation in your life. It comes from your thoughts. So having said that, my friend, take care. You be the change you want to see in the world, and we will talk to you soon.